So it's like 7 a.m. right now, and your girl is going to the gym for a morning spin class. I'm surprised I woke up this early. Let's see how this goes. So the spin class ended at 8:10 a.m. I just went to go get some breakfast and water and orange juice, and it was really nice just being able to like grab some food right after I exercised. And I still am in no rush, but plenty of time to get to my 9 a.m. So I just changed into some cleaner clothes and I'm ready for the day. I'm really excited for Tuesdays because I have like the whole afternoon free. Because I have morning class 3-hour lecture at 9, and then afternoon is free, and then at night I have a 6 p.m. class. So I'm really looking forward to this afternoon to catch up on work, get ahead on work, and also do some editing and fun stuff as well. So yay, Tuesdays! Go, go, go.
Oh yeah!
Your eyes widen so large. Oh my gosh.
Not so large, but like relatively to before, because my eyes are so small.
This coffee is so good. I got a chai latte, my favorite type of coffee that I get from cafes here. Oh wow, things are flying in the air outside. I have a small break in between my 9 a.m. lecture and my 12 p.m. lecture. So I have a break in between, and I just use this time to catch up on emails, mainly because I don't really look at I try not to look at my emails when I'm doing work. But this is a nice time for me to do all of that, like housekeeping stuff. Yeah, and I just like look at the work that I have to do tonight, how to organize my tasks, and yeah, it's like a nice way to relax too after a tough morning of physics. Wednesdays are really long for me. They seem really long. It's just because like my entire afternoon is taken up with physics lab. It's like a huge chunk of time, so you have to work with that. But this week hasn't been so bad so far. I had a really tough start to the week because of like health reasons, but now I'm feeling a little better. So getting on top of my stuff. Lately I've been going outside right after I showered, and so my hair has gotten like frozen outdoors. It's literally solid, like it's frozen hair. Too cold. Hey.
So cute. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I redeemed myself. Renovation! Renovation!
We've got the notion of go to, let's say,
Hello there. So I've just had a pretty crazy morning slash afternoon, and I was gonna journal about it, but then I was like, might as well just talk it out because I feel like I need to. There's so much going on in my mind. So basically, I was walking to lab today. I usually spend my Fridays working in my lab, and I was taking my usual route and just like texting my friend and looking on my phone and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden I couldn't really see, like I couldn't see properly. My vision had a blind spot in it. I knew that it was so because I was texting and I noticed a couple of letters were just like gone, and so I didn't know what was going on. I got really freaked out, and I was like, maybe this is just something that will pass very soon in a matter of seconds or minutes. Because you know how sometimes when you bend down and then come back up and your head feels a little lightheaded and dizzy and you start like seeing stars? I think that's the phrase that's used, seeing stars. Seeing these like flashes of light, or just like you're seeing things, but it's not really like you know that they're not real, it's just your eye. I started noticing that with the blind spot, and that got me really freaked out because I was just walking and I couldn't really perceive my surroundings, and it was just the craziest thing. So I kept on walking and I was like, okay, let me just go to the lab and see what happens. I think it'll just pass. But I was sitting there on my desk looking at my laptop or looking at just like the room around me, and the blind spot was not going away. I'm making an egg now because I'm pretty darn hungry. Oh, this is a beautiful egg. Look at that. This is so cute. What a cute egg. Oh my god, it's the cutest egg. I wish I had some like, do I have any rice? Oh, I don't have rice. I wanted to make kimbap or something, or egg rice. It's okay. Okay, so I kept on working on my computer, trying to concentrate. In the meantime, I was like freaking out because I couldn't really see my computer screen either. So even as I was Googling what could possibly be wrong with me, I couldn't really read the results on my screen because, like I was saying, there were like letters that were just missing from my vision. I was absolutely freaked out. I was like, okay, I cannot really see properly right now. How am I supposed to work? How am I supposed to like function in everyday life? And that is when I began really truly fearing for my quality of life, and how this might lead to worse effects in the future. So that was that. I eventually decided that enough was enough and it was time for me to leave and get this checked out by a doctor or a clinician. So by that point I was having actually a very, very severe headache. And I was like, okay, alright, this kind of sounds like, it kind of feels like I'm getting a migraine. And I didn't know much about migraines before, but I did know that they were very, very severe and they also only lasted a few hours. So I was like, okay, maybe this is it. Maybe this is my first migraine episode and I just have to deal with this because I don't really know what else to do and how to treat a migraine. Like, how do you treat a headache? You just take Advil or Tylenol and you just like hope that it goes away. So that was my initial thoughts. So part of me was like kind of relieved that it was just a migraine and not something more severe. I mean, from initial Googling, I know you're not supposed to do this and Google your symptoms, but I had to because I was freaking out. A lot of things were like related results are showing me like this is indicative of like symptoms of a stroke or like stuff like that. And I was like, what is wrong with my brain right now? I thought I was relatively healthy. I didn't really have any other medical history of disorders or stuff like that. As of late, I've been to the health services center quite frequently, more than I would like to have, and all of this goes to say that I really didn't realize how important my health was to me until these past few days. And I know that in college, in general, I valued my health more. I prioritized my sleep more often, valued my mental health and everything, but it wasn't until today when I really feared for my physical health and my well-being and how this would interact with so many of my so many factors in my life, like what I'm gonna be doing to take care of myself in the last month of the semester, how I'm gonna take care of myself during the summer, how I'm gonna work efficiently during my internship if I can't even sit in a desk and look at a computer without feeling like I'm dying. Like, so many things came into play and came into my head, and I was just freaking out about how this might affect my life in the future. So overall, that was a pretty scary way to start my Friday. I thought I would just like take it easy this weekend. I mean, I had a lot of activities planned. Like, I was going to, I think I still am. I'm gonna go to a concert tomorrow. I'm gonna see Japanese breakfast, which I'm really excited for. I'm gonna go see it with one of my best friends, Marie, and we're just gonna have a really good time. So that's tomorrow night. And on Sunday morning, I was gonna go run a 5K for the first time in my life. I've never run a race before. And then on Sunday afternoon, we have our Harvard's Yard Fest, which is like a huge, like, outdoor music concert. Basically, we're gonna have Bozzy, that's how you pronounce it, Bozzy and Kiara coming, so two really great artists. And it was just gonna be a very like active weekend, but now it's looking like I gotta chill and like get a lot of rest. This weekend it's gonna be a self-care and treat yourself kind of weekend where I will just do my best to take care of my body and give it the nutrients it needs and the nourishment. So I'm gonna go and do that right now.
You seem like the time to love them and leave them and disappear right after the song. So bring me the night to show you and hold you. Don't leave me out here dancing alone. Shawty is a mini, mini, lover. Shawty is a mini, mini, lover. When you smile like the grounded and hard to tell. You don't know.
I'm really gonna need that.
This is so hard. Okay, well, I'm just cooling down from my run right now. And I was trying to... Oh no, I reset my smart code. Okay. Well, I ran for 30 minutes. I was really good. I'm sweating buckets. This is my first time running in like 1.5 weeks, so much needed. Look at that sun. Look at that sky. Today is the last Thursday. It's the last Thursday of the semester. There's a bunny. Happy finals week. Oh my god, it's so good.
Oh, so they gave us drumsticks too, despite ordering wings.
I'm about to turn this. I just unloaded my first roll of film. This is pretty exciting. This little thing holds 23 photos from last summer up until yesterday. So can't wait to see them. I don't know where I'm gonna get them developed yet, but we shall see. We finally ordered something. We ordered more.
Wow, it jumps so far.
It's a bunny.